locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Now a look at the stats for Jordan Poole.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins in green. And it's B in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, Bruce Brown is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. That's Durant. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt that the work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason. Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Green left side. Some nice passing by Golden State. Cool. And that one drops for him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
It's the Nets now. Now Durant playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Here's Harden. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Harden's got 5 now.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Here's Curry. Takes it inside. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Wow, good.
Unselfish play by KD there. Such a big part of what makes him a special player.
Passes it to B. Stolen by Durant. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And amazing to even consider using a box in one of the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense. And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Pass to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
The Nets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Harden the pass to KD. And Durant gets double teamed. Lots of room. And good as it just snugs down through the net.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it on every bucket.
Wiggins against KD. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Here's Griffin. Makes it off the glass.
Blake Griffin is still very, very strong, and that solid foundation in base is helping him on the inside.
Back to Curry. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Durant. Wiggins with some nice D.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 5.
Well, they might have made contact with Durant, but it really didn't affect him at all.
Curry kicks to Poole. In the corner, it's Wiggins. From downtown, nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for B, and it's Bjelica in for Green. Here's Looney following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Wiggins with it. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Toughness there from Andrew Wiggins. Would like to see more baskets like that one from him.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring battle. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's Wiggins following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Got that one up quick. 7 points in the game. The Nets with the lead. 1:53 left to play in the first. Got a piece of it. Now here's Curry. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, to have a soft touch is one thing, but to do it from 25 feet, come on, Steph.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Mills. Another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. Aldridge the pass to B. A second chance effort. And Looney sends it back. Aldridge kicks to Bender. Shoots over Poole. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Bembry, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
Bjelica bells it to Wiggins. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, nice job by Bjelica. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Mills kicks to Johnson. Here's Aldridge. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Aldridge has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Bjelica finds Poole. B the pass to Mills. Oh, good on the three. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on the team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
In a moment now, reset the lines, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. B out there with Z. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. And here are the Warriors now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Toscano sinks that one from the post. Toscano's got his first basket.
Huge hold of the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And Bjelica is a terrific shooter. A big man, Brent, with real range, capable of really stretching the floor.
Yeah, and I hate to just talk about Bjelica as a pure shooter and it's the only thing he does. There have been moments where he can make a play with the ball and make some good reads, but it is the shooting strength and the ability to draw out bigger players that really provide the juice from Bjelica. But Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. Guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
Now, Bjelica's game might be mostly finesse, but there are times when he gets aggressive.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And they recover it. And it's Sharp missing. Lee outside. Right side, Green. To the middle. Here's McCaskill. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Warriors have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Lee. The three. Another three for Golden State.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
It's tipped. Lee with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. B the pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. And there's the pass to B. Down low. Here's Toscano. Count it. Toscano's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Kicks it to Brown. Poked loose and stolen by Green. Right wing. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And that's now 9 points for B.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play to end the run. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Green. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
B guarded by Harden. 13 feet away. Rebounded by the Nets.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Drops in the tray.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Toscano Anderson. Poole comes in for Lee. And Curry subbed in for B. Nets trail by 14. Harden outside. And here's Griffin. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
You have to do better than that. Griffin is a pro at muscling in those difficult shots.
Now here's Curry. Passes it to Poole. 1:51 left to play here in the half. And that one drops. Poole's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The wide open look here for Holdridge. From outside off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Off target from outside. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Team second.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
The Nets shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Here's Bembry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Harden. Here's the three. That one misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Curry. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
Oh, man, that's a rarity. Steph going in and throwing it down. You know the bench is loving that.
44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Griffin looking around. To the paint. Here's B. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. B's got his first points of the game.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Wiggins. 11 points in the game. And it's good. 2 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Harden the pass to Griffin. Curry against Harden. Shoots over Curry. Kept alive.
Well, that was a nifty move from Aldridge. Catches the defender out of position and uses his expertise to take advantage.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Marcus Aldridge stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both teams will make substitutions. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Curry with the to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They scored very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toasted with butter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing
it. Warriors leading by 17. They've got Bruce Brown. He's out there with Griffin. Harden out there with Durant. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. And the shot is good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Hands it from short range.
44.
Harden is just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Now here's Wiggins. Green kicks to Wiggins. Back to Green. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 6.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come. Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
KD on the wing. And there's the call on Durant.
Kevin Durant.
That's foul number
That's
2
his
for him.
second personal.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Warriors leading by 19. And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
He's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Nets shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Griffin dishes to Harden. Count it. He's got 10.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Now Curry. He's got 14. Pass to Poole. Golden State moving the ball around. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Assisted by
15 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Durant wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight. Now the pass to B. Wiggins outside. Passes to B. That one goes. Count it.
Andrew Wiggins.
B's got 15 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Durant, the pass to Harden. KD against Curry. Puts it up from 15. Off the left rim and out.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's McCaskill. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Harden the pass to Durant. It's good from the top of the key. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Now a timeout call by Golden State.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for B. Moody subbed in for Jordan Poole. Now, here's Moody. It's good. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Warriors leading by 21. Now, here's Moody. Outside Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Substitutions for your Nets. James Johnson, Cameron Thomas, Javon Carter.
And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That's his first foul. Well, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn.
Now into the lineup for your Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge.
The dish to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. And the shot goes in. 16 points for Stephen Curry.
And this is a special player and might be a special night for Curry.
Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Mills. The feed to Aldridge.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Johnson outside. Right side, Thomas. Pass to Aldridge. 5 on the clock. Out to Carter. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Thomas against Green. Pass to Moody. Outside Porter. Over Johnson. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
And you got to honor that mid-range J from Porter. Over time, he has really improved that shot.
Outside Aldridge. Johnson with it. Now Green defending. Johnson's shot is off. Golden State's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Mills with it. He's got 10. The pass to Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green kicks to Curry. Wiggins outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
It's good.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Moody. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Moody's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Stephen Curry.
That's his first foul.
His first foul. Team second. Substitution for the Warriors.
11 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. Here's Aldridge. And the layup's good off the glass. Aldridge has got 8 points.
Great size and great balance for a big man. Aldridge does a superb job of finishing through the contact.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Iguodala, B out there with Lee, and it's Looney in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's Griffin. Johnson in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bembry. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Bembry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Iguodala, the pass to Toscano. Lee outside. And Spurs great Tim Duncan, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in, and the shot goes in.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Net shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Outside for Griffin. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lee passes to Bielitsa, and that one, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's B. No good, shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. And a wide open look for Lee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Carter with the bucket. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. B, defended by Carter. It's Bielitsa, and he drops it in from the low post. Bielitsa's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I play. If you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Now here's Durant. That's a foul called on Damian Lee.
His first foul.
That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for B.
Yeah, little you can do now to slow him down. Durant's such a phenomenal offensive talent.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Moody. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Nets. Out to the right wing. Left side, KD. Over Iguodala. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, with the skill and size to score from anywhere on the court, Durant produces huge numbers pretty much on a nightly basis.
Now here's Lee, and the pass to Bielitsa. And here is Moody. He kicks the lead. Pass to Bielitsa. Shoots from the high post. Offensive rebound. Iguodala. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here is Thomas. Pass to Bembry. Outside, Kevin Durant. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Now here's Iguodala. Pass to Bielitsa. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons. And you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Wow, Blake Griffin giving you all the highlights right here. His jams igniting both the crowd and his teammates.
Iguodala, the pass to Bielitsa. Here's Porter, and Durant sends it back, and he gets it back. To end the drought, Porter, no luck. And Steve Nash wants a timeout. Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out some punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it, and it showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Andrew Wiggins.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's McCaskill, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Warriors substitution. 1, Toscano Anderson. Otto Porter.
11 seconds left in the fourth
Moses
quarter.
Moody. Damian Lee.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.